nutrition, and of course they take me right in. And the doctor like does an examination, and she's kind of going like, oh, it's probably like an inner ear infection. And my mom, God bless her, you know, mom's intuition, like there's nothing like a mother's intuition. And she's going, this is not an ear infection. Like, no, like that doesn't fly. Like, this is not an ear infection. And the doctor
was just like thinking this could be the best case scenario. She got a really bad ear infection.
Right.
Get some medicine, we'll get some antibiotics, we'll get out of here. Every mother's going to be hoping for the best right there,
Yeah. But she was like, no, there's no way. And she told the doctor that. She's like, there's no way this is an ear infection, right? Like, that doesn't add up. And so the doctor...
I misunderstood, Kaylee. I thought your mom was telling the doctor, like, oh, I think she has an ear... Other way around?
Other way around. The doctor's telling my mom that. Oh my and my mom's like, no. Like, no. And that's where, like, I want every parent in the world to hear this, is like, you are the authority, not the doctor, okay? So there can be great doctors, but still, like, you have to trust your own body, especially as a parent. You trust your own voice. And so she's going, no, there's no way this is an inner ear infection. So the doctor says, okay, I'll be right back. And she leaves. We don't know where she's going. And in the meantime, I'm in the office with my mom. I'm laying down. Definitely couldn't sit up. If I was sitting up, I was throwing up. So I'm laying down. My mom's like just holding my hand and stroking my hand. And she's just looking at me, you know, trying to be soothing. And all of a sudden, her face just goes ghost white. And I'm like, what? And she's like, nothing. And I'm like, okay, you're like a terrible liar. Like, what, you know? And she's like, Kaley, are you moving your eyes? And I'm like, no. You're sure you're not moving your eyes? No. And she's like, Kaley, your eyes are moving. I'm like, what are you talking about? So that symptom is called nystagmus, and it's the eyes, right? You mentioned eyelids. It's the eyes themselves flickering right to left. So my whole world was spinning and just spinning. And that's why I was nauseous. That's why I was constantly throwing up. So if I closed my eyes, I was fine. So for the next 30 days, because I had that symptom for the next 30 days, I kept my eyes closed. It was the only way to function.
How often was it happening? Was it sporadic? Was it pretty consistent? I mean, that just sounds like horrible. That's like a nightmare, man.
Yeah, it is a nightmare. It was constant. There was no break. 24/7.
So if your eyes were open during that period of time, your world was spinning around.